What's up, YouTube? We back. We're back. We're gonna get this car up and running, guys. Like, just kidding. Anyways, yeah.
All right, guys. So I figured I'd give you guys a full detail list on all the parts. Let me get this paper out of the way. Of all the parts that all the parts, accessories, and everything that I installed in the car. You guys are probably wondering how much. I spent so far on this car, and it's over 20 grand. So I'll just be honest right now. And I'm gonna run through this list here of all the parts that I have installed. So what I want to run through is the wrap. So with the wrap, I'm a gangster right now, guys. With the wrap, it was like 3 grand, like 2,900 for the full wrap. You know, I'm talking about like the 3M electric wave wrap, and then the carbon fiber hood, 1080. It was all 1080 from 3M. 1080 carbon fiber on the hood, 1080 carbon fiber on the roof, and 1080 carbon fiber on the trunk. Those are 300 a piece, and then the whole exterior was like 1,900 for the rest of the to be electric wave blue. You guys are probably wondering how much the Dr. Beasley ceramic coating was. That was about $550, $575 for the exterior, and then it was $250 for the to ceramic coat the cosmic wheels. So I'm gonna run through here with the mods. The Fluidampr harmonic balancer, that was one of the very first mods that I got. That was like $375 from Subi Speed. So I hope this is not a long video for you guys. The AFE Takeda Pro Drive 5R intake system, that was from Amazon for $360. The Boomba bypass valve, that was for I believe it was like $180, I think. $180, $175, whatever it was. The Turbo Access front mount, you can't beat it. If you go to New Provisions Racing, 90% of my parts are from New Provisions Racing. How much have I spent on New Provisions Racing? I did a total $20,911.53. So I spent a little bit over than $20,000, almost $21,000 on New Provisions Racing website. Thanks to Nick. If it wasn't for him, he by far the best customer service. He's my guy to go to for parts. If he doesn't have it, then he redirects me to either Cobb Tuning or Rally Sport Direct. So he is the man to go to if you want to get 2015 WRX parts. He's the guy to go to. He has hooked me up so much. I mean, on top of military discounts. So I can't thank the man enough. So shout out to Nick Trigiano from New Provisions Racing. But like I said, I'm pretty sure people will probably talk about Import Image Racing. The only part I bought from Import Image Racing was the carbon catback exhaust system. And that was with a military discount. And I got it for I think it was like almost $600 for when it came out brand new from the carbon catback exhaust system back in of April of 2019 when I got it. So that's part of the performance mod list. Oh, that was on the Grinspeed CAD J pipe. That was also from New Provisions Racing. I got that for $690, I think, with military discount. Grinspeed does offer a 10% military discount, so take a look at that. The Grinspeed electronic boost control solenoid, that was from, I believe that was like $150, but I bought it with the IBR TGV delete kit on the power package on New Provisions Racing website. So with that came with the IBR TGV, the IBR EGR deletes, and the Grinspeed electronic boost control solenoid. That was like $427 altogether. The Nostrum high pressure fuel pump was not cheap. That thing was like almost a grand. I think it was like $988 when I paid outright. And when it first came out, that's why I wanted to get it, so I can just run full E85 on it. I probably won't talk too much about E85 because do I recommend it in the wintertime? No, I don't. That's why I'm running 93 full. I'm running a full tank of gas of 93 right now, in case you guys are wondering. The AEM 340 low pressure fuel pump in tank. That was like 170, 160. Is a little bit more cheaper than the DeechWorks. I did run the DW300C. That was like almost $200 with the adapter kit. So I never had any problems with AEM, but I did have problems with DeechWorks on the second revision to run full E85 with that body tuning. So just give you guys heads up on that. Complex Food Kit, that was I think like $650. The Killer Bee headers that are non-external, that ran about I think like $900, I believe. What is not from New Provisions Racing or any other website, or any other the Subaru vendors, is the SoCal porting turbo upgrade. That came with the 14-pound Turbo Smart internal wastegate and gold ceramic coat on hot side, 52mm billet wheel, compressor, everything was ported, all that stuff, all the good stuff. The V3 upgrade, you can't beat it. With the military discount, it came out to like $980. I think $980, less than $1,000. And then I paid $160 for overnight shipping because I wanted it to get done. So I will, when I talk about the prices, I will list it. I will do an edit to list the price on the screen for you guys. And then on the video description, I will write down total costs. And I don't know if I'm going to list every single part, but I will list all the mods, all the performance mods that I've done to the car. The IG Street Series AOS, that was from New Provisions Racing. It was the V2 version before the V3 came out. That was, I think like $500 it was, or $600. The Killer Bee oil pickup tube, that's not bad. That's like, I think it was only like $70 or $60. So remember, I did the install on the Killer Bee oil pickup tube while I was waiting for SoCal porting to send me the turbo. Because when you have the headers and the turbo off, you have easy access to the oil pan and everything else under there. So that's why I did it. Let's see. Okay, drivetrain mods. So we're moving on to the drivetrain mods. If you guys don't recall, I spent almost $4,000 on drivetrain mods. I think it was like $3,800 on the drivetrain mods. And so what I had, and I also paid $1,900 at the transmission shop for them to install all the drivetrain parts. So what I have for the if you guys don't know what the drivetrain mods are, I'm gonna list right now. The ACT heavy duty clutch kit with the lightweight flywheel. The big one I always get questioned on is the differential, is the Cusco 1.5 way at 100% lockout, just straight up installed that way. Cusco rear diff mount, the PSD carbon fiber dry shaft. The Cusco LSD was like $1,200, almost $1,200. The carbon fiber dry shaft was like $900 something, and then the clutch kit was like $910. So those are the three most expensive drivetrain parts that I got. I also had, like I said, the Torque Solutions billet V2 billet trans mount, Verus Engineering bell housing cover, Verus Engineering clutch fork, Verus Engineering pivot. All these parts were installed this year in April of this year. I switched out all the tranny and diff fluids to Cusco. So that was another $250 for the fluids, because I bought 3 cases of them. Let's see. I also replaced the MAF sensor. The MAF sensor, I replaced the MAF sensor. That was like $100 The MAP sensor, which is the manifold absolute pressure sensor, that was the most expensive sensor that I bought from Subaru dealership. That was like $368, so that was not cheap. The front O2 sensor wasn't that bad. It was like $100 something. And then I replaced spark plugs like 3-4 times already this year because of misfires. I replaced the coil packs with the Ignition Project's performance coil packs. They ran $800 a set. So if you want to run them, that's on you. Do I really feel much of a performance difference with running these high performance ignition coils? I really can't tell, but at least the car starts, I'll give that. I replaced cylinder 3 and cylinder 1 fuel injectors. They were $209 a piece. So from the Subaru dealership. Let's see. Oh yeah, suspension mods now. Let's go into suspension mods. So suspension mods and brake mods too. I'll start with the Teen Flex A coilovers with the hydraulic bump stuff. That was from New Provisions Racing. That ran for about $900 some. If you guys are probably wondering about the ride quality, I have it set at the stiffest settings, and it doesn't feel as stiff as I want it to be, especially when I want to hit the corners that fast. Now the bump stop is awesome. When I hit a bump, it doesn't like jerk you back, or like it doesn't make you feel like you're hitting like, you know, like dead bottom potholes or something. It actually, you know, it smooths out the ride. That's the easy way I can say it. So if you guys are thinking about the Flex A's, I know there's not a whole lot of reviews on the Flex A's. A lot of people just get the Flex Z's or the basics. So, but for me, for daily driving, you can't go wrong with the Flex A's at the hardest, the stiffest setting. DBA Street Series rotors and hawk pads, those were ordered from Qakas Automotive from Michigan. That was a package that he hooked me up for like $800. The White Line 22mm rear sway bar kit and the Super Pro front deep bushings. That was like, oh man, I can't remember. I know it was all in here. I think it was like $300. Yeah. Let's see. The Parent Turbo sump restrictor, that was like, I don't know, $30. Subi Speed 2, the taillights, they weren't cheap. I bought it as soon as it came out. I think they were like $600 for the pair. I think what I forgot to list was the Parent oil cooler kit. Yeah, the Parent oil cooler kit should be, yeah, so I didn't go, the Parent oil cooler kit was like $710. So I didn't forget to I gotta talk about that. The Mishimoto radiator, that was like $380. The hoses, the thermostat was cheap. Thermostat was like $42. The Verus Engineering front splitter, side splitter, and the aggressive rear diffuser totals about $1,500, and that includes the kit as well, in case you guys are wondering. So I do have the Verus Engineering front splitter, side splitter, and the aggressive rear diffuser. So don't think about that. If that was you guys thinking, I did upgrade the front and rear speakers to Hertz MilliPro. Total wise, it was about $1,000. So for front and rear speakers, the fronts have the tweeters and the crossovers. So something about that. I did a 35% tint all around. That was like $350. I changed out the wiper blades to PIAA. That was like $40. Rally Armor mud flaps are like $172. Torque Solutions Master Cylinder Brace, that was like $80. The Torque Solutions pitch stop mount, that was like $100. I replaced the cabin air filter for a K&N. That was like $30. The Beat Rush rear red tow hook, that was like $150, I think. Grin Speed Hello Horn kit, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember all the numbers here. Grin Speed license relocation. Burns Auto carbon fiber cup holder and armrest. That was $375, $380 for the set. But Burns Auto doesn't. He's out of business. Is the easiest way I can say it. I think that's. I just want to make it, you know, cut and dry for you guys. I know it's just straight to the point. Oh, the Cosmos wheels. If you guys are probably wondering how much I spent on the Cosmos wheels with the 255 35 18s by 9s XT206Rs Hyper Red Cosmos wheels, with the Nitto tires, with the Subaru TPMS sensors, and they were rotated. They were mounted and balanced from New Provisions Racing straight out the door It was like $2,400 for the set. And I paid, like I said, I also paid an extra $300 to have it ceramic coated. So basically I spent like $2,700 on those wheels. Yeah, that's the easy way I can say it for you guys. I know it's a long. Oh damn! Let's talk about 15 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. So I apologize, guys. Well, the next I didn't even talk about this is the Cobb Export. I spent $600 on the Cobb Export with the military discount too. So, other than that, that's it. That's my video. I mean, I know I spent more than 20 grand into the car, and I bought the car for 21 grand. So that's pretty crazy. I bought the car for 21 grand, and I spent as much as the car I bought, as much as I bought it for. That's freaking nuts. I basically, yeah. So, basically 42,000 under. Yeah, 42,000 in debt. That's the easy way I can say it. Financial mistake, right? So, in all honesty, I don't know if I should say this, but I am. Yeah, I'll just say it right now. I'm actually getting rid of this vehicle, and so as sad as to say it, for the investment that I've done into the car, I'm actually gonna get rid of it. I don't know what the next car is gonna be. I just want to be upfront and honest with you guys. I mean, I stuck in a lot of money into this. I stuck in a lot of time into this car, but it's gotta go. And so it's been almost 2 years with this car. I did say I did have other plans, like I was gonna build a motor and all that stuff and rechange the wrap everything and do something else, you know. But you know what? I'm just gonna look for something that's much better than putting 21,000 into the Subaru. Like I said, I will come back to the Subaru community, but just not anytime soon. So I just gonna be focusing on something. I got my eyes on something else. I won't say it because I'm not for sure if I'm gonna get it yet. But like I said, just taking a step back, and if I do upgrade, I'll let you guys know. So other than that, I appreciate you guys watching the videos. I don't know what else to say, guys. But yeah, I mean, I just want to let you guys know how much I spent on this car. I know a lot of people didn't ask how much I've spent on this car so far. Even my wife was asking me too, so I was like, I guess I'll make a video on this. So yeah, pretty much over 21K into the car, you know, to be honest. Yeah. So, but other than that, that's it, guys. Hope you guys have a great week. I will see you guys. I will announce when this car is when I'm gonna get rid of this car, or if this car gets traded in for something else. But like I said, just taking a step back for now. So other than that, that's it, guys. Peace.